Hello, Ming. Are you there?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
Okay, welcome back. Right, how are you today?
Okay.
Okay, good to know that you're good. Right, so what's the weather like in Hanoi right now?
No, but it is become cooler day by day.
Oh, it's becoming cooler day by day. Wow. Do you think that's a good sign?
Yes, maybe because it's nearly winter now.
It's nearly
So
winter. Okay. Well, you know that I still accept that it's autumn right now, right? It's basically autumn right now. But the weather in like with the temperature in the south is exactly like when it was in summer. And by that I mean it is 30-degree right now. Yeah, it is 30-degree right now, and I'm feeling so hot. I'm feeling so tired by the temperature. It's not good. It's not fair. Like I expect some cool weather, some more windy or uh, some rainy weather, but not this. This is it's difficult. It's very difficult for me. I don't like hot weather. I would rather stay in cold weather.
uh,
Yeah. Okay. Any things you want to share with me?
no, not yet. I have a few like writing tasks, but I haven't done it yet.
Mm.
We might take it tomorrow.
Okay, you will do it tomorrow. Okay, we might check it tomorrow. That's fine though. We still have lesson to learn. So
Yes.
you just wait. Okay, so Ming, have you got your driving license yet? Have you got your driving license yet?
No.
No, you're not old enough, right?
Yes.
Okay, but like if I remember correctly, if you're under 18, you can still ride a motorbike. It's just that you
Yeah.
won't be able to get your license.
Only five.
CC.
Uh, yeah. Also, only 15 cc's are allowed for people who don't have a driving license.
Okay, right. Hey, but like, do you wish to have a driving license so that you could drive your motorbike?
Mm, yeah. But I might change my motorbike to like over 15,
Ah,
over 50 cc if I
oh,
want.
like around 100 cc. It's just like those normal motorbikes you see on the road.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay. Right. So currently, when you're going to school, like how do you go to school? How do you
I
go to school?
use I use my motorbike.
Oh, you use your motorbike. Okay, I see. Under 50 cc, huh? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine though. Under 50 cc is good. I mean, back in my day, I used to ride an electric bicycle to go to school. Yeah, and you know that the electric bicycle cannot cannot last long if you don't charge them frequently.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I always forgot to charge my electric bike. So whenever I want to use them to go to school, I always found that they're running out of battery.
Yeah.
You have to be very careful. Like electric bicycles are not very popular nowadays, aren't are they?
Mm, it's just for students in high school. So most of people in high school choose to ride electric bike.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Right. So let's go back to the lesson. In the last class, we discussed something about modal verbs, right? We discussed the grammar about modal verbs in Unit 3. Okay. Unit 3, we still
Mm,
talk about custom and culture. And now today we're moving on to Unit 3C. And in Unit 3C, we will be focusing on the listening skill. Right. So have you ever heard this sentence? When in Rome, do what?
no,
Okay.
no.
When in Rome, do as the Roman. Do as the Roman do. I don't remember the correct sentence, but if I remember correctly, it is like this. When in Rome, do as the Roman do. Tức là đi với buộc mặc áo cà sa, đi với ma thì mặc áo giấy, tức là ở đâu thì theo phong tục của người đấy. Để chơi nào. Okay, so this sentence is trying to tell you that each country has their own customs and culture, and they expect you to follow that custom and culture in order to pay your respect. Okay. Right. Okay. Now let's start. Uh-oh, what is it? Okay, can you see the picture of the city now?
Yes.
Okay, I have some question for you. Right. Number one, have you visited a foreign country?
Of course not.
Of course not. Okay, so how about another region of Vietnam? Another region
Yeah,
of Vietnam.
yeah, yes.
Okay, so you're in the north, right? So which other region have you visited?
I don't remember because very much.
Right. If I remember correctly, you have already visited the south, right? So it is another another region compared to where you have been living all this time. So you live in the north most of your life, correct?
Yes.
Okay, but you have visited the south, like Ho Chi Minh City, a few times already.
Yeah, and other reason too, but I don't remember.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if we divide our country into regions, we would have three regions: the north, the south, and the central part, right? Okay. Oh, so you also have revisited the central part?
Yes.
Okay, that's really great to know. Okay, I've never been. Oh no, it's not that I've never been to the central part. If I remember correctly, Nha Trang is also considered the central part of Vietnam, right? Nha Trang.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, so I've been to Nha Trang, I think once, only once. But yeah, I can't say that I have never been to the central part. Okay, so I have been to the central part of Vietnam only. I have never been to the north. I have never been to the north. I wish I could because I heard that the weather in the north is beautiful, and then there are lots of things, lots of interesting things, a lot of interesting food to try in the north. Okay, so if you have visited other regions in Vietnam, did you notice any differences in that region's customs? Do you understand the question?
Yes.
Okay, so did you notice any differences in custom in places like Ho Chi Minh City compared to the north?
Yeah, it's kind of different. Like I mean, Ho Chi Minh City people don't wearing like they wearing very mát mẻ, thoáng mát.
Chúng ta gọi là very thin layer of clothes.
Yeah, they're wearing very thin layer of clothes because because their weather is not as hot as no, not as cold as in the north.
Yeah, because they are wearing very thin layer of clothes because the weather is not as hot as it's not as cold as the north. I agree. Okay, so any other custom, like when you eat together with the Saigonese people, how do they act, right? Or when you talk to them, how the way they speak, is there anything special that you notice?
Well, the way like the accents is more like funnier than the north people because I thought that no I see that they are like more friendlier.
They are more friendlier. Okay, so you're talking about personalities there. So in terms of customs, I don't travel much, but I can think of some things like, um, for for the southern people, they tend to be a lot softer when speaking to strangers. Kiểu như cái tông giọng của họ cái nhẹ nhàng hơn khi mà nói chuyện với người lạ, right? Yeah,
Yes.
for like yeah, for the southern people, they tend to be a lot softer. Their voice tend to be a lot softer when they speak to strangers. But like the northern people are the exact opposite. I mean that they tend to have a very harsh tone when they speak to strangers. Yeah. Okay. And I also noticed one thing. That is, for me, I came from a northern family style. Okay. I come from a northern style family. So I was taught like to wish people a good meal before I start eating my lunch or dinner. Do you understand that? Okay, so when everybody sit at the table together, right, the first thing you do before you eat is that mời bố mẹ xay cơm, đúng không? Is that like you wish people to have a good meal? Okay? So I was taught to do that when I was very young, and I still had that. I still follow that custom nowadays. I wish people a good meal before I eat, because for me it is something that I have been taught ever since I was young, and I think is a very respectable way to talk to the older generations. But when I visited a friend whose family is from the central part of Vietnam, and I wish their family a good meal, like mời cô mời chú xay cơm, right? But they don't eat with me because I only had meal with my friends. Okay, and what did they say? They say that no, we don't do that in the central part. We don't do that in the central part because it's fake. They say that it's fake, kiểu nó giả tạo á, nó hơi sự chân. Tức là với cái người miền Bắc ấy thì là mời mọi người dùng cơm là giống cái kiểu như là chúc mọi người một bữa ăn ngon miệng, hoặc là thể hiện là mình đang có cái sự tôn trọng, có sự tôn kính đối với cái thế hệ bên trên mà ngồi chung bàn ăn với mình. Còn đối với miền Trung ấy, thì người ta nghe cái kiểu mời đấy là mời lơi, tức là mời ăn cho có vậy thôi, chứ cũng khách đến chơi ấy, thì người Bắc cũng mời vô bàn ăn, nhưng mà thực tế là không có ăn cơm chung. Thì người miền Trung người ta cảm thấy cái đấy nó nó hơi kỳ, hơi lạ. Right. So when I asked their family, I wish their family to have a good meal, they looked at me like I'm an alien. Okay? And they say like, no, we don't do that here. That is the difference in custom that I found. Okay. Right. Next. Okay, what customs or cultural differences do you think visitor to your country might notice? So for example, you have some friends who live in America, right? Or you have some relatives who have been living in who have been living abroad for a very long time, and now they decided to come back to Vietnam. Okay, so what are some cultural differences do you think they might notice?
I will notice as they will have to like they will have to put out their the shoes after entering somebody's house.
Okay. Can you say it again? They have to put off their shoes whenever at the moment they enter someone else's houses, right? One more time. Can you say it again?
Like they have to
Take off. They
put
have
off
to take up, not put off.
they have to take off their shoes when they enter someone house.
That's right. They have to take off their shoes whenever they enter someone's house, right?
Yes.
Okay, that is a very good like you have very keen eyes. You have very keen eyes. Okay. Anything else you might notice? And anything else you have noticed? How about the traffic? How about the traffic?
Yeah, like they are like they can cross over by the one when they are in the road because because and no one will care about like
It's not that no one will care about it. It's just that it is very inconvenient if you can only cross the roads at certain
uh,
point, right?
yeah, yes.
Yeah, it's very annoying if you can only cross the road at certain part of the road. I mean, so for example, okay, you have a cross, yeah, you have a crossroad right here, and this is the
Mm,
place where you can only cross the roads by walking. That is very
yeah,
inconvenient, right?
mm,
Like imagine if you live in this side of the road and you want to visit this side of the road. Hey, so what do? You have to walk up over here, you cross here and then you cross here. You have to cross the road twice,
mm,
right? Okay.
yes.
Like some like for somebody they don't want to do that. For somebody they don't want to do that. Or if they live in this part of the road, right? They cannot just across the road this way and then go this way to visit the destination. No, they can't do it in a foreign country. They have to follow the guideline. They have to follow the guideline. Okay,
Yes.
so might what they have to go here and they have to cross the road right here. Okay, and crossing the road at the crossroad in foreign countries might seem safer, right? Might seem safer. But
Yes.
for people like us, if we want to cross the road, like just right across the road, just do it because nobody will care and it is more convenient that way.
Yes.
Okay. But like it's very dangerous if you don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
Um,
you are other people living that area.
yeah, like if you have been living in the area for long, you will know how to do it. It's easy, right?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
but
Yeah.
like if you're just new, it will be very dangerous and someone has to go with you in order to make sure that you're safe. I also want to add something else is that for the traffic in Vietnam, most of the vehicles you see on the roads are what? Most of the vehicles you see on the Vietnamese road and
Oh,
street
motorbike.
are motorbikes, right? But in
Yeah.
contrast, the vehicles in other countries
Car.
are cars, okay, right? Are cars or bigger vehicles like truck or vans, okay? And do you think having motorbikes is better than having cars in Vietnam?
Oh yeah, I think I prefer having a car. I don't know, yeah, no, a motorbike rather than a car because the road in the road in Vietnam is mostly very small
That's right.
and
Yeah, our
mm,
roads and streets are super small compared to big countries like Japan or America. Our roads are very, very small. So if you have a car, it's very inconvenient if you want to park your car along the road, right?
yeah,
Yeah, I've been in situations where I want to go on a straight line, but then on my right side, there are a lot of cars that have been parking for a very long time, and I have no other way to move around. So I just need to go to a straight line, but the motorbike lane is already so small. Okay, if I just lose balance a little bit, my bike will go to the car lane. Hiểu không? Ý là nếu như mà bây giờ cái làn xe máy mà nó đã nhỏ rồi mà bây giờ mình còn bị chiếm mất bởi những cái phần mà mấy cái bạn xe ô tô mà đổ lấn sang cả làn xe máy ấy, thì đương nhiên là chỉ cần cô lạc tay lái một xí là cô ra luôn cái làn xe hơi và điều đó rất là nguy hiểm. Okay. Right. Anything you want to add about the differences, cultural differences?
no, okay.
No, okay. I also would like to add is that Vietnamese, uh, like it's not really a culture, but that is something very different from other countries. Is that we have a wide variety of street food and street restaurant, right? Okay,
Yeah,
right. So in other countries, if you want to buy, if you want to sell something, you must at least be approved by the government. Okay, you have to be approved that your food is safe and that you are doing everything legally, not illegally, right? But in Vietnam, you see that you go to places like the market or just go outside of your house, you will see a lot of vendors. Okay. And do the vendors have the documentation from the government that say they can do business here?
No.
No, right? Mostly they just opened up a shop themselves and they decided to sell it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that is one thing, and it makes the people life here a lot easier. But that is also a very a red flag, saying that the food might not be like as sanitized as we hope it to be.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right, now let's move on to the vocabulary part. In this lesson, we're going to learn the following words. The first word, how do you pronounce it?
Announcement.
Okay, announcement, very easy. What is an announcement in Vietnamese?
Thông báo.
Thông báo, đúng rồi, chính xác. Rồi, next, what is it?
Advert.
Advert, okay, right.
Advert.
Advert is a notice, a picture of film telling people about a product, job, or service. Okay, a picture of film telling people about a product, job, or service. You see them a lot on YouTube. What is it?
Yeah. Quảng cáo.
Đúng rồi, chính xác, an advert. Okay, you can call it also an advertisement. That is also quảng cáo. But like advertisement is the bigger topic, while advert is the picture of the film itself. Đúng không? Chúng ta có advertisement nó giống như là quảng cáo nói chung, còn cái advert ấy nó là một cái quảng cáo cụ thể nào đó. Rồi tiếp. Okay, next we have archway. Can you say it? Archway.
Archway.
Okay, what is an archway? What is an archway? Could you imagine? Okay. Have you ever been to a church before? Have you ever been to a church before? Okay, so have you ever seen any like French style building in your place? Have you ever seen any French style buildings in your place?
No. Yeah.
No. Okay, so the archway is something like this. Archway. Này, archway. It says a passage. A passage là một cái lối đi, được chưa nào? A passage là một cái lối đi. Vậy thì cái lối đi mà nó có kiến trúc theo cái kiểu mà nó tạo thành một cái lối vòm ấy, đúng không? Thì nó sẽ là một cái archway, được chưa?
Yes.
Okay, so I asked you about the church or some French style building because French style buildings love archways. Okay, and even if you Google up the word archway, you will see like some very old building like castle or like the gate to a garden or the gate to a church. They love archways. Được chưa? Là cái cổng vòm, được chưa nào? Okay, và trong đó chúng ta có cái từ gì? Chúng ta có cái từ arch. Arch ở đây là cái đường cong, được chưa? Arch là đường cong. And then, how do you pronounce this word?
College.
It's not college. College is the school where you attend after you finish high school. This is colleague. Can you say it again?
A colleague.
That's right. The ending sound is g, not j. Colleague.
Colleague.
Okay, the ending sound is g. Colleague. Colleague. It's not j. If you say college, it's the school you attend after you finish high school. Okay, the next word is very easy. But like what is colleague? What is in colleague? A person that you work with, especially in a profession. Okay, that's right. Good. Đồng nghiệp. And then the last word, quite easy. Can you pronounce it for me?
Government.
Government. This is government.
Government.
Good government. Government is
Like authorized.
chúng ta nói là chính quyền hay là chính phủ, được chưa nào? Thấy chưa, chính quyền, chính phủ. Okay, once again, read all the words on the screen for me.
Announcement.
Good.
Advert.
And then?
Archway.
Perfect.
College.
Good.
Government.
Government. Good. It's not God, it's government.
Government.
Good. Thank you. Okay, next we also have some new words here. This word, how do you pronounce it?
Q.
No, okay, Q. That's right. It's just Q. It's not Q. It's Q. Q. That's right. Q. Okay, so what is a Q? What's the Q?
Like a line of people.
Đúng rồi, chính xác, xếp hàng thẳng thì cho chúng ta gọi là xếp hàng thôi. Queue là xếp hàng. A line of people or cars waiting for something or to do something. So you see a queue when you visit where? Where do you often see a queue of people?
Maybe like in front of a cinema.
In front of the cinema.
Yeah. Where in the entrance of cinema when there's some famous movie or is published.
It's released, not published.
It's released.
Nice. Also at the hospital when they're waiting for their turn to like take a number, right?
Yes.
Okay. Next we have the second word here. How do you read it? How do you pronounce it?
Snorkel.
Snorkel, that's right. Once again, snorkel.
Snorkel.
Right, a snorkel is a tube that you can breathe air through when you're swimming under the surface of the water. You have like a sport that is called snorkeling. So what exactly is snorkeling? Is that you wear a special tube that has like an eyewear, an eyepiece that allow you to see the surface, the bottom of the sea, and then there's a tube connecting to your mouth. Okay, it goes up like this. So it kind of looks like this. I will draw for you to see. That's right. It's something like this. Okay, got it?
Yes.
Yeah. So you wear it and you dive down, but it's not very. You cannot dive very deep. You cannot dive very deep because you use your mouth to breathe in and breathe out. Okay, it's not that you have an oxygen tank on your back like professional divers. It's just snorkeling. So if you have the surface of if you have the sea here, right? If you have the sea here, so when you're snorkeling, you can only dive around like some of the most shallowest, some of the shallowest part of the beach. And when you are a more professional, you become a like scuba diver with a very special gear and an oxygen tank to dive down deeper in the ocean. Rồi, thông thường chúng ta đến các cái bãi biển mà có cái dịch vụ mà lặn ngắm san hô này thì nó sẽ là snorkel, đúng không? Snorkeling, chứ không thể nào mà scuba diving được. Scuba diving là lặn sâu xuống với cái bình oxy ở ngay đằng sau lưng mình. Right, so have you ever tried snorkeling?
Yes, when I been to Halong, so there's a like a
service.
Yeah, service. Nếu có nói là xạ san hô là gì nhỉ?
A coral
reef. Dịch vụ không?
A coral reef. Vậy chúng ta nói là we have coral dive. It's like a coral snorkeling.
Yeah. So
right.
They have a coral snorkeling for tourists to see the coral underwater. But like most of the people they want to like touch it and want to touch it and stand on it, so they choose to take off the snorkel and they dive. It's not deep, not really deep, and so I think the hardest thing when we dive in the sea is with the eye
Mm-hmm.
very like feel very
The
dark.
blurry, right?
Yeah,
The
blurry.
the vision is very blurry.
Cái gì nhỉ? Bị giáp mắt bị giáp.
Oh, chúng ta nói là có những cái kiểu như là our eyes are hurt đúng không? Our eyes
Yeah, eyes
are
are hurt because it will because the water is very salt.
the water is
So
very kiểu như là rất nhiều
so
cát trong nước á hả?
no salt thì kiểu là
À,
muối, rất nhiều
salty,
muối
salty.
bạn bạn
Okay, 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 okay.
very
Because the water is very
salty.
salty. Uh-huh.
So it might hurt our eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But they still dive in like touching it, and sometimes like
Destroy the
they
coral
will
reef.
uh, they will break a piece of coral.
Oh my God, they break a piece of coral. That's very bad. Oh my God.
But you know what? Most of the coral uh, in the like sea coral area are dead
Oh, okay.
because it's an overuse. So,
Okay.
someone's not there. I was there.
So you say that the corals in the coral reef in Hạ Long Bay are already dead?
Yeah, mostly are there.
Most of them are
Just some
dead.
fish. Yeah, it's just some colorful fish and
Uh, okay, that's really sad because like Vietnam has some very beautiful beaches, and if we know how to keep them, keep the corals like thriving, it will be such like amazing places for the fish to come. Okay,
Mhm.
wherever there are corals, there are fish because corals provide hiding places for fish, and they also make the the sea bottom a lot more beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that's very sad. And yeah, our awareness of how important corals are to the sea is very low. Like people just think that coral looks beautiful, so they want to touch it, they want to break it, and that kills the coral immediately.
Yeah.
Uh, I I really want to punch anyone who thinks that coral can be hurt like that. There's that's so stupid. That's such a stupid thing to do to coral.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Uh,
have you ever heard of the artificial coral reef, artificial coral reef?
san hô nhân tạo.
Rặng san hô nhân tạo. But do you know what are they made of?
Plastic.
No, they're not made of plastic. They're made of they're made they're made from ashes from dead body. They're
Really?
made from ashes of dead body.
Mm.
Okay, so like when you die, right? When you die, you people don't bury you under the ground. They send you to a cremation center, kiểu như là họ sẽ đưa mình đến một cái trung tâm hỏa táng đúng không nào? Right?
Mm.
And then they will burn your body and turn your body into ash. Okay? Right. So
Oh.
instead of keeping the ash inside your house, okay, the family decided to donate the ash to some marine biologists. So they come up with the artificial coral reef, and they uh, like put the artificial coral reef down the sea. So
Oh. Oh.
yeah. After a few years, corals will thrive. Coral will like multiply the number. So they become a coral reef.
Oh.
Yeah, I will send you that
Uh,
video because it is very interesting. Well, we're trying very hard to save coral reef. That's all. Right. Anything you want to ask? Right. Okay. Next word. How do you say it?
uh, recline.
Recline. Can you say it? Recline.
Recline.
Okay, recline. What is recline? What exactly is recline? Look at the definition here. To sit or lie in a relaxed way with your body leaning backward.
Oh.
Okay, so
Some
does
like sunbathing.
sunbathing. I think that this is this is the pose they're trying to talk about. So it's like this. I'm not very good at drawing pose, but like if I can imagine, it will be something like this. Like sit in a very relaxed way that has your like your body leaning backwards. Yeah, I'm not very good at drawing poses. That's one of my weakest. That's one of my weaknesses. Oh my god. Rồi. Then the next word.
Luxury.
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 Okay, luxury. What is luxury?
Yeah.
Okay. Là sự gì?
Sang trọng.
Sự sang trọng, sự sang chảnh đúng không nào? Sang trọng thì nó sẽ giống như là sang trọng cũng đúng đi ha, sang trọng cũng đúng một phần, nhưng mà cô nghĩ cái từ mà sang chảnh thì nó sẽ hay hơn, đúng không? Sự sang chảnh. Rồi, và next we have luxury. Okay, very good. More like luxurious. Okay, the adjective should be luxurious. I think I made a mistake here. Do you know the word luxurious?
Yes.
Okay, luxurious, expensive or very high quality, là đắt tiền, đúng chưa nào?
Yes.
Okay, so what is the most luxurious thing you have ever done? What is the most luxurious thing you have ever done?
Like stay in a 5-star hotel.
Oh, you have been there. You have stayed in a 5-star hotel before?
Yeah.
Oh, that is very luxurious. Yes, that is very luxurious. Okay, so how was the experience? Was it good, meh, or bad?
And I have mentioned you before the time that I go to hotel.
Okay.
Yes, the hotel that I have stay is a 5-star hotel.
Oh, it's a 5-star hotel. Okay. I never thought that near Ho Cham there would be a 5-star hotel, because like I only imagine like 5-star hotel be available in like tourism city like Da Nang or Nha Trang only. I never thought that there would be 5-star hotel in Ho Cham. I thought that for many places, the highest quality of hotel they can have is a 4-star. But but I was wrong. Because like because like if you want a 5-star hotel, you will need a very large place, right? You will need a very large area in order to have all kinds of facilities like golf like how is it, golf course, sân golf nè, hay là hồ bơi, đúng không? Hay là cái chỗ massage, thì cô nghĩ là nó sẽ phải quy hoạch rất là nhiều đất đai. Và mỗi lần mà nghĩ đến cái vụ quy hoạch đất đai thì cô nghĩ là chỉ có những nơi ví dụ như là Đà Nẵng này, hay là cái gì Nha Trang á, thì mới có đủ cơ sở để làm cái đấy thôi, chứ như là Hồ Tràm thì nó like I don't think I have been to Hồ Tràm before, but if I remember correctly, it is located very far away from Vũng Tàu City, right? It's in a it is in a very far away place, and nó kiểu như nó ở một cái nơi rất là hoang vắng ấy, nó không có tập trung được nhiều khách du lịch lắm.
Because like near that big hotel there are many building place that like they have some more place for tourists, like they play a resort, and other hotel and a water park, many things, but they have not done it yet, so they did not attract many tourists.
Okay, so those are just construction, right? Kiểu như nó chỉ đang là những cái công trình đấy, đúng không?
Yes.
Okay, those are just construction and that are being built, so they might not attract a lot of people yet. Okay, I see. See, that's why I told you I thought that Ho Cham only had a 4 or 3-star hotel, because like there's nothing around it, right? There's nothing around it. Chả có gì xung quanh nó hết, nó được xây ở một cái nơi rất khá là hoang vu hẻo lánh, cho nên là xây khách sạn 5 sao ở đây có khi lại không được không có lời mấy. That's what I initially thought. Okay, right. I want you to look at the two pictures here. Okay, so can you tell me which picture is more formal than the other? A or B? Which one is more formal than the other?
I think it's A.
Okay, you think it's A, right? So this is a formal meeting conversation, and B is a more informal meeting conversation. Okay, so you will hear some some like you will hear some extract. Chúng ta sẽ nghe một số cái trích đoạn nhỏ. Vậy thì chúng ta sẽ lưu ý cho cô là cái trích đoạn được đánh thứ tự số mấy, nó đang nằm ở hình A hay hình B nếu xét về cái độ trang trọng của nó. Hiểu ý chị không? Hiểu ý cô không?
Yes.
Okay, I need you to pull out some pen and paper and do it for me. Do you have a pen and paper there?
Yes.
Okay, just write two columns. Kẻ cho cô học một cái bảng như vậy thôi. Một cái bảng, một bên ghi là A, một bên ghi là B. Được chưa nào? Được chưa? Done? Okay, now I will check the audio. Could you hear it?
Lesson 3C. Exercises 2 and 3.
Right, could you hear that?
Yes.
Right now, so they will play some extract number from 1 to 10. Họ sẽ cho chúng ta nghe những cái trích đoạn từ 1 đến 10. Và khi nghe thì chúng ta thử đoán xem là cái phong thái, cái sắc thái của cái đoạn nói đó nó đang nằm ở hình A là rất là trang trọng, rất là lịch sự, hay là B, một cái cách mà thoải mái hơn. Rồi, bắt đầu.
1.
Good afternoon. I don't believe we've met. My name is Kaplan, Helen Kaplan.
2.
Hey, good to see you. What are you guys doing?
3.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Allow me to introduce you to my colleagues.
4.
This is Mrs. Matheson. She's from Canada.
5.
This is a friend of mine, Anna. Anna, this is Joe, Steph and Amy.
6.
Hi there. Good to meet you. How do you know Alex?
7.
Do you guys fancy grabbing a coffee somewhere?
8.
I'm about to go and get a coffee. Could I fetch you a drink at all?
9.
It's very kind of you to offer. I'd like a sparkling water, please.
10.
Sure, why not? That's a great idea. We weren't doing much anyway.
Right, so that is the end of the listening audio. So, was it easy?
Yes.
Okay, so could you tell me? So for more formal situations, which number could be fill in the blank?
Number 1, 3, 4, 8, and 9 are more formal.
Okay, 1, 3, 4, 8, and 9, right? Okay, so for more informal situations, we have
2, 5, 6, 7, and 10.
okay, 2, 5, 6, 7, and 10. Let's see. Okay, 1, 3, 4, 8, and 9. Correct. So that means 2, 5, 6, 7, and 10 are also correct. Good job. Okay. Right. So do you realize anything? Do you realize anything when you listen to all types of situation? Khi mà chúng ta nghe tất cả những cái tình huống trên ấy, thì chúng ta còn nhận ra cái điểm gì đặc biệt không? Đó là với mỗi cái tình huống mà formal hơn thì người ta sử dụng từ ngữ như thế nào, cấu trúc như thế nào. Với mỗi cái tình huống mà more informal ấy, thì họ sử dụng những từ ngữ hay là những cái cách nói như thế nào. Rồi, có phải là ở trong những cái tình huống mà more formal ấy thì họ sẽ có một cái cách giới thiệu mà dài hơn, đúng không nào? Có một cái cách giới thiệu mà dài hơn, và cái tông giọng của họ ấy thường thì cũng nghiêm túc hơn một chút xíu, chứ nó không có được là thoải mái nhẹ nhàng như là cái tình huống B, đúng không? Rồi, và chúng ta sẽ nghe thấy là họ sử dụng là I và you thường xuyên, chứ không phải là giống như là I và you guys giống như là ở câu B, đúng không? Trong B thì người ta sử dụng cái you guys rất là nhiều, nó là một cái từ mà để xưng hô với tất cả mọi người khác. Tuy nhiên đó ở cái trường hợp mà less formal, đúng không? Đúng chưa nào? Đó. Rồi, và trong cái cấu trúc trong A thì chúng ta sẽ nghe thấy những cái cấu trúc là I would like to hay là would you like, đúng không? Chứ nó không có giống như là câu B nó hỏi thẳng luôn là do you want, đúng không?
Yeah.
Rồi, okay, thank you so much. Okay, we will continue this lesson later, tomorrow. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow at 3. If something happens, just tell me, okay?
Okay.
Right, thank you so much for coming. See you. You did a good job today.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye. Yes, bye-bye.